you have the permission to love yourself from a higher power, because you are worthy, period. No but. You are worthy, period.
Yep.
Wow. So let's do an exercise. Let's have some fun. Let's give everybody 2 minutes to imagine factors that may lead to a loss of self-respect. And usually it's something that has to do with experiences in your past, your upbringing, your relationships, your environment, experiences of what you're telling yourself. So I'll let you go for 2 minutes. Go ahead, and then we'll be back. Alrighty. You're nearly there. I'm not that good in keeping time, but our participants told us they have finished their list. Awesome. Now, I do not want you to share your results. We don't need to know today, especially where this is public and recorded. We don't need to know what happened to you to make you the person you are. But here's a few ideas that can contribute, that others have said, and that may also be part of why you felt like a doormat or put yourself down or lost your self-respect. Some stuff are insecurities. That's usually put into us by our parents who were insecure themselves. It can be toxic or abusive relationships. You know that, Maxine, you have experience in that. So did I.
Absolutely.
And it's even worse when your parents were in a toxic relationship or abusive relationship themselves. It's really hard to get out of it. So be gentle with yourself. Don't be hard to yourself and say, oh my God, I don't respect myself. I should, I have to, I must respect myself, or I am worth even less. That makes it worse, you know. And sometimes we need somebody to help you with this. A coach, a counselor, pastor, a good friend, priest, whatever you want to do. Sometimes it's bullying in school or harassment from other people that you don't have the skills yet to reflect and let go and give it back to them, basically, instead of taking it on. It could be past mistakes or failures that you never forgave yourself for. And there's another topic for another day. Could be past trauma. Sometimes it's real bad abuse or a severe accident or other bad trauma. Or if you're just too afraid to fail, so afraid that you don't even want to try it. Could be a negative self-image that you acquired. There's so many other issues.
Christine, I just want to add something. My personal opinion is this, and it's sort of a broad-based caveat to this. The factor that can lead to a loss of self-respect for anybody is playing the victim.
Oh, yes.
We are not victims of our circumstances. If we believe we're the victim, then go into such a state that we become helpless and we can't see a way out. Blaming other people, we give all of our power away. When in the end, our power is within us to change our circumstances, perhaps, or change our attitude towards the circumstances to empower us to be able to do something positive to bring us out of our loss of self-respect due to a number of these things happening in our lives, or even one or two.
Yeah.
So playing the victim is a role we have all played. And even when you're aware of it, you can slip back and forth like a roller coaster, in and out of it, in and out of it, until finally exhaustion can bring you to the point where you say, enough. I take back my power. I am responsible for how my life is going, and I will make those life choices for myself. But sometimes, and more often than not, we need a helping hand. And that's why, coming and spending time with us or with your friends or somebody who understands where you're coming from and will not judge you, but will allow you to emote, to talk about those feelings that are really deep down inside you, and will just be a sounding board for you. So you can then, in turn, hear your own thoughts. When you listen to what you say to others in a safe, secure spot, those are the thoughts that you are saying to yourself over and over again in your own mind. And as we mentioned earlier on, your mind doesn't discriminate. Whatever you tell it, it believes. So it's really important to be careful about our thoughts and our self-talk.